Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be going through my round 6 team review, going through how it wasn't the greatest round for me in the end. I ended up, I think, dropping back quite a lot, but what can you do in the end, I guess. As if we look here just quickly, just checking here, I ended up, I think, dropping, where is it now? So I ended up, I think, dropping a good, what was I, let me actually double check my, because they don't have it round by round, so I'm going to have to check I ended up. So I ended up last round finishing at 790 rank, and at the moment I am 930th, so that's 140 ranks different of loss. I ended up with a score of 1436, and I'm currently 700 basically behind the leader in what is turning out to be a shocking first year, but we've definitely learned a lot of lessons. And as a matter of fact, in terms of the Berry versus Wardlaw, I mean, I would rather have Wardlaw now that Berry's out for the season with, I believe, an MCL or a knee fracture. So if you actually, it's fixed itself now. But before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, especially because there's going to be some 2 back-to-back uploads very, very quickly, because I just got home from university and wasn't able to record this morning because it was an early start. But anyway, let's get into the video. So as you can see here, 1436 on the round, 2892 in terms of round rank, so not the worst round rank if you think about it like that, but obviously we want to do better than that, so we don't think about it like that. Total points 8,470 and an overall rank of 930. As we said, it wasn't when I had initially, because I just rolled back my trades, it doesn't seem to initially click back into this sort of thing. It sort of goes a little bit haywire with this. But as you can see here, I was thinking this when I said, oh yeah, Priest is an amazing pickup last week. I was going through all the reviews and stuff like that after she had scored 120. I was just like, she's going to drop a bad game, isn't she? She's going to drop one of those mediocre games, and I'm just going to look like, and it's going to look not the greatest after that 120, and she basically did that. So yeah, that was quite funny. When I thought about that, I was like, yeah, that could happen. She could. I don't think she'll drop a 120, obviously. Again, as a 120 is very hard to do. But yeah, a 60 is not the greatest, but she has GWS this week, which should do well. And we move on to Carney dropping an 86. What a reliable pickup. In the end, she's actually gone up on the season in cash. Can you believe that? After she started 75, 63, 69. You know, her last 3 weeks have been all Australian weeks, to be honest. Against Brisbane, dropping a 22 disposal effort for a 73. GWS, who didn't really do anything against North Melbourne, she dropped an 80, and against Freo she dropped an 86. So yeah, really liking the way she goes about it and the way she can just grab a couple of marks, which really helps her output. Thomas 74 against GWS, yeah, she's just keeping on, a very similar type of player to, well, not really to Carney, but more to Tiny Evans, I would say. And she just seems to be more reliable in marking the ball. And as you can see here, with 21 marks on the year in her last 5 games. And if we look at Tiny Evans here, very similar. You can sort of see 13, 17, 20, 23 marks across 6 games, plus she took 5 in the first. So I'm really liking those two. Tiny slowed down a little bit, getting not as many disposals. So maybe her role has changed a little bit with some of the GWS girls coming back, but hopefully she can get back on it, else she might need to go next week. And then Heads 53, last quarter 28 to save it against Port. Plays Hawthorn this week, and we'll see how that goes. Sadly, I think I'm going to miss this game watching it, but hopefully the girls get up, as it would be really, really good to see. And yeah, so she could easily do her effort against Carlton again with the 10 marks. And I'm hoping we do see that more with some girls getting those 10-mark efforts, because we rarely see it. We see it once or twice around. Whereas in the men's, if you don't have a guy who gets 10 marks in a game, it's generally a really weird game to see. Usually you'll see 8 or 9, whereas we don't really see any girls getting 8 or 9 marks either. It's more sort of those 5, 6s and 7s that you get. Whereas the men's, you'll see a lot of 8, 9, 10, sometimes up to sort of 15, and you never see that at the women's level. Obviously, we have the shorter quarters, but yeah. McDonald, 10. And when she was 395, I was like, I need to get her out. I need to get her out. I need to get her out. And I just couldn't get her out. Injuries happened, stuff happened, need to upgrade, and I've basically wasted 95k in cash gen. Well, not in cash gen, but in hard cash here. But I mean, it was a failed pick of Abby McDonald from the start. I really should have just gotten her out after that 53, as she's done nothing since. Marinoff here, what a season she's had. I mean, she did drop a 91, which was sort of disappointing. She dropped out of the full 100 club. Her and Garner did it last week. Riddell had a 79 as well, so she's out of it. Parker's out of it. Whitford's had a couple of 99s. Gardner had a 93 as well. Is Too Good one of the only... Let's actually look. So Rowbottom might be one of the only ones that might... Oh, no, Rowbottom had one bad score. Gardner we talked about. Hatchard had a low score as well. Bowers had a low score as well. Too Good, surely she's had a bad score, yeah, an 81. So all the girls now had at least, I believe, one sub 100 score. You can see with Ali Anderson as well, same applies. So they've all had at least one sub 100. So it's going to be the run in here who can actually score the most. And I really like Jazzy Gardner. I put the captaincy on her because, Parker did a 72, and then by the time that I checked it, I think the Swans game had kicked off, and I couldn't actually get back and adjust that. But I mean, it worked out better, as that saved me, and that was 45 points, obviously, and I was never going to take a 72. Marinoff 153 would have been huge, and against Western Bulldogs, so Western Bulldogs, Port Adelaide, I'll look at the fixture list. I wish we had that. Like we do with the men sort of down the bottom here, just to easily decipher. But those two will probably be the VC and the captain. Maybe a shout for Gardner, Gardner as well, as they seem to be the main ones. Port Adelaide, could they put a tag on Garner, which will be interesting, or will they put a tag on Riddell? We'll see. Or if they even put a tag in general. Parker 72 was annoying, and someone put it that they would get tagged, and I should have just gone with who was it? Someone went big that I should have just gone with. If I scroll down here, you'll see Prespark. No, let's look at the round points. You'll see there was someone here that I thought about and I didn't go for in the end, but was really there or thereabouts. I mean, Bruton did a huge effort here, and you can see with a 136 price change on the round. Ellie Blackburn was probably one of the ones that I could have jumped on. Lucas Rod I wasn't really looking at. If I change this to midfielders, you'll see. Oh yeah, no, it was Presparkis. We talked about this. Yeah, it was Presparkis. And that's the thing that sucks, is I just missed out on Presparkis. Presparkis would have gave me 37 points, as well as if we scroll down here to Presparkis, 72k, so she would have been 1.1, and Parker lost 34k, so that was 106 more thousand that I'd have. And when we look at that, that would almost get me up to up to Moffat almost, if Wakeford had done a little bit better. But that's that, I guess. Whitford a 99, again, I'm pretty sure she was over 100 and then got counted back post full time, which is just funny at this point. McCarthy didn't play. Wake for 36. I said all throughout the week that I just looked for a 60 or 70 there, and she got dominated by Fleur Davies in the ruck department, which I didn't think would happen. Fleur actually didn't give away too many free kicks from recollection. If we look here at take away the mids, watch her give away 4 free kicks. She only gave away 2 free kicks. She usually gives away a couple more. So yeah, surprised about that from Fleur. And yeah, Wakeford just apparently there was some iffy umpiring, but anyway, so Wakeford got to 36. Hall would have got me 6 more points, which sort of sucks. But they will probably both be out, and upgrading her to, I think Strom is the best bet. Then we move on to Gardner here, 115 for her, absolutely huge, and comes up against Hawthorn, and looking, I think Hawthorn will be a good side for her, as I don't think they will necessarily tag, so we'll see about that. Single 64, did all right, but could have done better, especially after having, I think it was a 48 first. Malloy 71 against Hawthorn next week. She should be good. Finally, she might get a week where she doesn't get tagged. I mean, we saw it against Port. She didn't get tagged and she went for 71. So I think there is huge upside potential there in the next little bit if she gets not tagged. Roberts was amazing for 98 against the likes of GWS. Comes up against a much tougher lineup in Melbourne this week, so I'm expecting a 70 or something. But yeah, hopefully she can go big. And then Wardlaw 54 just didn't get involved in the goals and got smacked in the ruck. So yeah, plays GWS, so has surely a better matchup, so hopefully she can profit from that. Then we have Izzy Huntington, 28 on the bench. She's slowly gaining cash, I would say. She gained 29k, so it looks like if she does get another 30 and another 30, she can slowly start to gain some cash, and hopefully she can get up to 450k, and then we can trade her out in round 10 or round 9. Then you have Everest 52. She's gained enough cash and it's time to let go. But yeah, 52 for her. She gained 20 more K? 13 more K was it? 13? Yeah, 13 more thousand. And is up to 512 and will be traded out now in the next round of trades. But that pretty much is the video there. A short one, as I do want to get on to my Swans trade review at the moment, because we just went bombs away in the trades. I was on the bus home when this all dropped, but so yeah, hopefully now, just thinking about it, hopefully this video isn't ruined by my fan going at a pretty, I think it's at the fastest it can go because it is so hot in this room. But anyway, that is the video. I hope none of it gets screwed up, but anyway, that's the video, and I'll see you guys in the trade, the Swans trade review. Thanks guys, goodbye.